This episode is brought to you by Wix. Build your own professional website with Wix by following the link below. Besides food, water, and shelter, perhaps the most critical need for almost every population on Earth is energy. A way to power our lights, appliances, transportation, industry, basically every aspect of modern society. Over the years, we've experimented with all sorts of energy sources, from fossil fuels, to steam, to nuclear, to wind and solar. But no matter how successful we are, we always need more. To make matters worse, many of our energy sources are dangerous or harmful to the environment. What if there was an energy source that could give us all the power we could ever want? A source so incredibly efficient that it could power the entire Earth, forever. We're all familiar with black holes, the hyperdense remains of gigantic cosmic implosions that often reside at the center of galaxies, eating up any matter that strays too close. Black holes are so powerful not even light can escape, giving them their signature appearance. They're a staple in science fiction, usually as mindless destroyers or a useful time dilation plot element. But black holes have another trick up their sleeve. Here on Earth, the efficiency with which we extract energy from mass is very poor. Even nuclear fission, perhaps the most efficient method we've found, only converts 0.07% of the potential energy of mass. That's vastly more efficient than coal. It would only take 7,000 tons of uranium per year to power the entire world, versus 24 billion tons of coal, but that's still 7,000 tons of uranium. This is where black holes come in. Take your average galactic center-sized black hole. These things are massive, like billions of times the mass of the sun massive. You know how we said that nothing can escape the gravitational pull of a black hole? Well, that's not exactly accurate. Black holes of all sizes leak radiation in the form of X-rays and gamma rays. This is called Hawking radiation. The smaller the black hole and the faster it spins, the more radiation it gives off. This Hawking radiation alone could potentially be enough energy to power the world, as it's been estimated that a black hole with the mass of a mountain would give off X-rays and gamma rays at a rate of about 10 million megawatts. That's a lot of power. But if we wanted to supercharge the production of energy, there's another option. We just throw something into the black hole. Just like space debris orbiting and falling into Earth burns up and releases energy, objects in orbit around a black hole release energy too, at least up until the point they pass the event horizon. You know that ring you see around artists' interpretations of black holes in drawings and movies? That's called an accretion disk, and it's basically the obliterated remains of whatever the black hole is eating, usually a star. When an object is pulled into orbit around a black hole, it begins to pick up more and more speed, wrapping around more and more tightly until it begins to experience tremendous friction against itself, emitting heat and then a blast of radiation that shoots out perpendicular to the accretion disk. The black hole at the center of the Milky Way could theoretically convert 6% of the object's mass into energy. That's a huge increase over nuclear fission. But supermassive black holes don't even come close to the efficiency of their smaller, faster spinning cousins. An ideal candidate black hole, one that's very dense but small and rapidly spinning, can convert up to around 40% of mass into energy. That is a ridiculous efficiency. As a side note, Minute Physics has a fun video that explains how many cats it would take to power Norway for a year using this level of energy efficiency. At 40%, 1 kilogram of matter could produce 36 petajoules, or 10 terawatt hours. That's enough energy to power the entire world for half an hour. Think about that. We throw one medium cantaloupe into a black hole and power the entire world for half an hour. Everything. Every appliance, device, mode of transportation, military, economy. Every single thing on Earth powered by a rather average cantaloupe. 1,000 cantaloupes could power the world for 3 weeks. If that sounds like a waste of good cantaloupes, how about half a car? How many rusting, useless cars do we have lying around on Earth? How many tons of waste material could we blast into a black hole to power the Earth, and clean it up in the process? 9 cars could power the entire world for a year. 9 cars! The next time you drive by a car dealership, just think, that one parking lot could power the entire world for 30 or 40 years. If this all sounds too good to be true, well, you're partly correct. As of right now, we have no idea how to reliably harness the energy from black holes. They're a complicated and dangerous phenomenon, and we simply don't have the technology to bend them to our will just yet. But hey, it's fun to think about sacrificing small melons to space holes in exchange for energy. Space stuff is weird. You know what else is weird? The fact that you still haven't made a website with Wix even though I keep telling you to. Seriously, if you need a website, Wix is the way to go. Wix helps you build a sleek, professional website to showcase your skills, sell products, book gigs, and just about anything else you could want. Wix does all the heavy lifting like hosting, custom domains, email marketing, and more, allowing you to focus on the creative side of things. You have total creative freedom over your websites, allowing for limitless possibilities. And you don't even have to be a web designer. Wix caters to everyone regardless of skill level, whether you're a novice, business owner, or seasoned website builder. So, if you want to build your very own professional website, visit Wix by following the link below.